My name is Connie Meck. We are located in Lexington, Kentucky. The business name is Sign Language Network of Kentucky. I graduated with a degree in the study of American Sign Language and was fortunate enough after I graduated to get an interview with the South Carolina School for the Deaf in Spartanburg. So I uprooted out of Southern Michigan and moved to South Carolina and worked at the School for the Deaf for 5 years, which is really where I'd say I got my chops because, I walked in with a degree in my hand and really didn't know anything until I spent all those years immersed in the deaf community. Our specialty is definitely healthcare. The agency started in 2012. We do a bit with manufacturing, education, higher education, but specialize in healthcare interpreting. I was teaching at BCTC, teaching ASL, and realized as I was talking to deaf friends and people in the deaf community that when they wanted to go to an appointment with a doctor, have a surgery, whatever, they had to wait until a freelance interpreter was available. That's not equal access to healthcare. And I started thinking about what could we do to change this, and put together the agency and started talking to hospitals, and the fact that they wouldn't have to find those interpreters, they loved the idea of just calling an agency. And I loved the idea that there was a much better chance that those people would get an interpreter calling an agency with a roster of interpreters than chasing down a freelance interpreter. So that's how we got going in healthcare. We would not be where we are without my team. I'm beyond blessed. I have about 20 ASL freelance interpreters, and we have about 35 to 40 spoken language interpreters now as well. Some of our bigger customers had been asking us if we could provide other languages, and I thought, well, sure. I don't know anything about that. I know about this, but let's dive into that. And so did some research and started offering quite a few other languages. Keeping three things in mind at all time. We have to make sure that our customers are happy. I have to make sure my team is appreciated and know how much I value them. And we have to make sure that the consumers and the clients are taken care of to the level that they expect as well. So that's sometimes a balancing act, but that's one of the great things about working with a local agency is that you get to know all of the people within the community. And so when you go to an appointment, you already have some background. It takes on average 7 years to be fluent in ASL and become an interpreter. So the language is very complex. I have an amazing group of talented interpreters, and getting to know the deaf people in the community and the hard of hearing and being involved with them just makes our job a little bit easier, but also gives them a little bit more comfort in that they're getting somebody that they know. The reason we started this company was to streamline those services for deaf and hard of hearing people, to make sure that they had equal access to healthcare. I'm really proud of what we've done with that.